Hi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to Heather Rose Up. I am Heather. Before I get started on this week's weight loss update, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can continue to follow along on my weight loss journey. If you'd like to see how I did this past week, keep watching. Happy Monday. It is almost 12:30 and I realized I didn't do my update for today, and I still haven't posted my video from last week. By the time you watch this, it should be already posted, so go check that out if you haven't already. I'm making my lunch, which is back there, making some tuna in a wrap. Anyway, I'm trying to not get into the habit of updating every day. I've noticed that the past 2 weeks my videos have been late and I'm not doing a daily update for accountability. So here I am Monday and I've remembered, and I decided to pull out my phone and start recording. So this weekend was a bit of a struggle. I went to my daughter, she competed in a science bowl on Saturday, which was pretty awesome. And the teacher took the students out for ice cream afterwards. We all went out for ice cream. The competition was at UConn on campus, and we went to the Dairy Bar. And if you're a Connecticut person and you've been to UConn, you know that the Dairy Bar is like legendary. And we're going to appreciate that for a moment. Moving on. I wasn't going to pass up having Dairy Bar ice cream, which, incidentally, I remember doing this last year when I had just started WW and enjoying ice cream then too. So I enjoyed it, but I picked a flavor that I really struggled figuring out the points value for. And I was looking through the app and I just really struggled, and I put it down. I'm like, I'm just not going to track it after 40 something days of honest tracking. And then I'm like, all right. And then I ate it. Then I said, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to try this again. And I found something that was comparable, and it was too high in points. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to track it. And then it got to me, and I started thinking how just because I'm not tracking it doesn't mean that I didn't eat it. And not only that, then I would be ruining 40 something days of progress. So I tracked it as best as I could. I have one single solitary weekly smart point on a Monday, but that's not that bad, especially considering I thought I had a high point ice cream. So I'm pretty proud of myself. That's a non-scale victory. I wasn't going to track. I was ready to ruin my progress, and I did the best that I could with tracking, and I just did it. The tracker didn't judge me. Here I am today. I'm feeling confident. I feel great about my decision. And now I'm adjusting. I had a 1-point breakfast that was pretty hearty, and now I'm having a 2-point lunch that will also be pretty hearty, and hopefully I will be able to stay on this path where I am on track for the rest of the week. But regardless, I will continue to track. Today is day 50. I'm working on day 50, so I'm almost halfway there. I am not giving up. I am determined. Okay, so since this video clip is a little long, I may not update each day until Friday. So that's just a disclaimer. We'll see how things go this week. But I will be continuing this video, so keep watching and see how I do for the rest of the week. Well, this brings back memories. Happy Tuesday. I was getting ready to go to the gym because Jess Fam had posted a video, and my goal was to not watch her videos unless I was in the gym. I get outside, I go in my van. It's 55 degrees outside. It's gorgeous. I love going out and walking. I used to do it all the time in my videos if you've been a subscriber for a while. So here I am. First outdoor walk of 2020 on March 3rd. Better late than never. So I may still watch my Just Fam video while I'm walking. I need to catch up on what's going on in her life, but here I am walking. My goal is to walk for at least 20 minutes.
I'll walk for more. Oh, so I earned a rollover yesterday, and I'm at 2 weekly smart points, which is better than in the negative. So today's going well. I feel positive about getting out to walk and doing well with staying on track. And I completed 50 days of honest tracking, so I'm halfway there. I will check back in tomorrow.
Happy Friday. Last update was on a Tuesday. We know what this means. A little bit of a struggle bus ride. Not gonna lie. But I'm gonna go in and weigh in, and then I will update you guys after this clip. So time to face the music. I did weigh myself this morning, and I think I might either be at the same or up a little bit. We'll see. Okay, keep watching. Let's see how I did.
Okay, I'm back from my workshop, and I was all set up to do an update at home. Clearly I'm out walking right now, but I'm just going to do an update at home and basically say something along the lines of next week's another week. And I struggled this week, obviously. And one of my goals that I made for myself for this week was to go to the gym for 2 days. And I compromised on Tuesday, I think it was, and said I would go out walking. And I did. I walked for 20 minutes. And I came home from my workshop today, and instead of sitting down saying, okay, we'll start fresh next week, obviously I made this choice to go out and walk. It's still Friday, so there's no reason why I couldn't continue. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I have some sort of mental block when it comes to going to the gym. It is what it is. I'm not a physically active person normally. But we all have to find what we like. And I love walking. I've missed this. So it's definitely, I'm struggling. I may be struggling with getting in the gym, but I feel that this is a good compromise. And maybe eventually I will get in there to do some strength training. But for now, I'm going to start with what I know and like. And it's 49 degrees out, so it's not that cold. I have videos of me walking in colder temperatures. So I got this. I will continue this update when I get home. But for now, I'm walking. So keep watching, and I'll let you know how I did at my workshop and what my goals are for next week. I'm back from my walk. My nose is a little numb, so if I talk funny, then that's because it was cold out. Anyway, I feel good. I feel accomplished. I'm glad I got my walk done. I caught my breath. I feel energized, and I feel motivated for this week. That's next week. So I went into my workshop and I weighed in at 184.2, which means I gained a pound. As I told the person who was weighing me in, that's basically maintaining, but it's not. I'm not beating myself up. I'm still working on my honest tracking. I've been honest tracking. Today's day 52, and 100 days of honest tracking. And I've been doing some reflecting, and I will be completely honest. I don't think I'm getting a little sloppy when it comes to my honest tracking. So I definitely need to reel that in and pay more attention to that, I think. Also, yesterday I ended the week at negative 22 weeklies. So yes, I am tracking, but like I said, I feel like I can clean that up a bit, and I need to stay on plan. So I think this past week and last week constitutes as the struggle bus a little bit, but I'm still showing up at my workshops. And even if you're on the struggle bus for a little while, I highly recommend the workshops because it might take a couple weeks for it to click. And I really feel like that happened today. I was in the workshop and somebody was saying that she wasn't active. She was saying she wasn't active, and she was surrounded by people who were, and she was jealous, and she just said, "What am I doing? I need to just do it," or something along those lines. I'm like, I need to just do it. I want to just do it. And that's the difference. So that's why when I came home, instead of doing this update, because yes, part of my journey is my YouTube channel, but first and foremost, it's about following the plan.
It's about being more healthy and making healthy choices and working on my healthy habits. So today is Friday. Friday's not over. My goal last week was to do 20 minutes in the gym, but I decided to compromise with walking, which is fine. I don't need to beat myself up over it because I didn't go to the gym. And I said, today is not over. I have an early dismissal today. I'm short on time, but I had 20 extra minutes, and I have these extra minutes too to update. So I did it, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that as well. So I'm working on the mental hurdle still of being more physically active. I know I feel good when I do it. I never regret after the fact when I've done my physical activity. So, and I love walking. And it was a little chilly today, but it was worth it, and I still enjoyed it. I'm going to be specific about my goal for next week, although I do have other goals that are a little bit more fuzzy. Like I said, I want to be more honest with my tracking. I'm going to be more mindful. So it's hard to be specific about that, but that's part of my goal. But as for my goal for next week, my SMART goal, my specific goal, my goal is to stay on plan and not go into the negative. And a sub goal for that is to get 1 blue dot this weekend. In our workshop today, we discussed blue dots. This past weekend, I talked about how I went to the dairy bar, and I tend to overindulge over the weekend. Most people, not most people, maybe not most people, but a lot of people on this plan find that weekends are a struggle. That's so for me. If I end Sunday with no weekly points, the rest of the week is shot. And this week is proof of that. So my goal to maybe ease up on that a little bit is to get 1 blue dot between now and Sunday to help balance my weekly SMART points better. So those are my goals for this week, and I appreciate you following my journey. I know this is another week of kind of not so positive results, but it's my journey. This is part of the journey. Every hiccup, every bump in the road is a part of the journey. It's not the end of the journey. So if you're struggling, if you're on that struggle bus, you'll get there. Just don't stop. And I'm going to keep pushing. So thank you so much for watching this week's update. Next week, I have a feeling I'll have a little bit more positive news. And, even with me not making my goals this week, I feel like today I've changed things around a little bit. And I'm sure you can tell in my mood from the beginning of this video to now. And I'm just going to keep this momentum up. And I hope that you are able to keep your momentum up for the next week as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next update. Bye, guys.